tax break, they take.
Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And of course, Alperon Şengün, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
And Houston has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight. Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Anunoby. After the basket by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And he dunks it down.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Brunson surveys to the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Down low. Anunoby. They get it back. Towns for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Giddey missing. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Giddey. 1:50 left in the first. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Now here's Brunson. He's scoreless. And there's the drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Giddey missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Rockets trail by 3. Collins outside. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shots blocked.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Over to the left wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And so the first quarter is in the books. New York out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go.
The Rockets 8.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position could help players and officials.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Porzingis surveying the floor. Here's Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
And Darius Garland has just grown so much, draws the contact right there.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Garland. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Outside Brunson. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
On the wing, Caruso. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Left side, Garland. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. He's guarded by Caruso. That one goes. Count it. Sexton's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
The kick out to Brunson. That one's down for Brunson.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Garland feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Garuba. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Garuba's got his first points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1:24 left in the second period. The kick out to Brunson. Towns down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Garland. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. To the inside. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Here's Hardy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Outside Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Knicks with the lead. "19 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Moody. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Garuba. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. Collins outside. Back to Brooks. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Towns down low. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Giddey with it. No points yet. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Back to Giddey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Here's Anunoby. And he converts the layup. Anunoby's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
It's Giddey on the wing. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Porzingis has got his third basket on the night right there. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Outside for Dort. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Towns down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Rockets trail. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Giddey. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And Houston making a change here. Here's Hardy. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the right side. Five to shoot. Back to Horford. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York no good that time either. And it's Garland with the ball for Houston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Garuba. Now Brooks. Back to Garuba. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 1:03 left in the third quarter.
Number 2.
Now McBride. No points so far. Here's Garland. To the middle. Here's okay then.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Right side McBride. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Garuba. Thompson in the post. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside McBride. Pass to Tucker. Thompson with some nice D. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Rockets on top, up 5. And time for a short break.
The Rockets 40.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Brunson. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Pass to Garland. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Back to Kitty. And he makes it on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Towns can't get it to go. On the wing, Thompson. They kick it out to Porzingis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Giddey. Brooks outside. Back to Giddey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. No coverage that time.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Giddey with it. Outside Porzingis. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Caruso with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Towns outside. Fires for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Collins outside. Brooks outside. Back to Collins. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Towns, right side. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Poke loose. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Knicks lead by 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. Will it go?
If you need to pull somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Towns, right side.
Yes! Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Brooks left side. Let's go with a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Towns can't get it to go.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Outside Giddey. The 3 ball. Misses the trade. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy.
I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop it, pocket profit every time I push a pen? But I do not push a pen and the pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that sponsor the prisons that they in, that include the past, the former, current, and ex-president. You can quote it like I wrote it, signature by Michael Wynn. Swear to God that I go hard and that's as hard as MC Win. I don't need a reverend, I will not show reverence. Auntie say I'm arrogant, I say I'm intelligent. If God truly know my heart, then why would I bow to men? Now I only go to churches where they welcome worthless men who had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school, I'm as clean as my Sunday suit. Pastor play you for fool, me I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty, ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Like everybody's set right. It's like, I want to be like this. And I don't know how they get like this, but I want to be like this. I'm thinking you got a job, or you got parents who shoot you a little something, or you selling. They were selling.
In love with
my I must admit I gotta gutter. Shawty with the gotta let the go. Now I make him sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I me. Will left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score, 40, then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I gotta cut up. Shawty with the gotta let the go. Now I make him sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross with my brother,